Hi, my name is Byron Hebert, and this is another Tool Time update brought to you by your friends at PKF Texas and the Entrepreneur's Playbook. We've been talking about the Birkman Personality Profile Examination, how we use it here in our organization for hiring executives. We use it for coaching, we use it for putting teams together, and for conflict resolution. It's got many good tools we can use for our biggest asset in our company, our most important asset, which is our people. Getting to know them a little bit better and how they work and what their work style is. Again, we're going through the 11 components that we measure in Birkman, and remember we talk about our usual style. That's the way people always see us. That's the way we come to work every day and where we want to stay. Our needs, how we need to be communicated and how we deal with each one of these 11 components ourselves. And then our stress behavior, which is what we want to avoid, because that's destructive to the organization and to our own careers. And the way we stay out of that stress behavior is getting our needs met, right? So we're going to talk about change today, and that component within Birkman. Change is how well we deal with change, how we accept change, how quickly we are at accepting change. Change is happening all the time in our business, and so we have to accept it. But this may give you an indication of how well people are going to accept it and what you may need to do to get people ready for change. If you have a low change score, your low usual style, low need, that sort of thing, that means that you're not going to like change very much. Change is going to be hard for you. And so how you deal with that. As a leader, we may want to start getting them interested in that or involved in that change initiative early on so they can ask questions and be involved in it and be part of the change, and that's one way we can deal with that. Someone with a very high change, usual style or need, they're going to be fine with whatever change you give them. They're going to move faster. They're going to be able to adapt to change a little bit quicker, and it's not going to be as stressful for them. So change is how well we deal with change in our organization, and it's good to know how our people are going to respond to that and how we can help them deal with that, their score, whichever it is, and to keep them out of that stress behavior, which is where we want to keep them out of, because that becomes destructive to the organization and to their own careers. My name is Byron Hebert. This has been another Tool Time update brought to you by your friends at PKF Texas and the Entrepreneur's Playbook.